children, welcome to Chemistry class. So today we will discuss associated colloid or micelles. What are associated colloids? So first question is what are associated colloids or micelles? So some substances at low concentration behave as normal strong electrolyte, but at high concentration exhibit colloidal behavior due to the formation of aggregate molecules. And these aggregates are called micelles. The formation of micelles takes place at above drop temperature and at particular concentration, that is called CMC. Let us see what is that. So first here we will see that some substances at low concentration behave as normal strong electrolytes, but at higher concentration exhibit colloidal behavior due to the formation of aggregates. These aggregates are called associated colloids. The formation of micelles takes place above drop temperature and above particular vessel concentration. That is CMC. What is CMC? On dilution, these colloids are reversed back to individual ions. For example, soap and detergent are the example of micelles. For soap, CMC is 10 to the power 4, 10 to the power minus 4 to 10 to the power minus 3 mole per liter. These colloids have both lyophilic and diaphilic parts. Micelles may contain 100 or more that molecules. So we have discussed here what are associated colloid or micelles. Formation. Mechanism of micelle formation here. So are the salt of sodium. So are the fatty acids of sodium or potassium. Means we can say soaps can be represented like this. Means soap are the salt of fatty acid of sodium or potassium. They are high molecular weight, high molecular mass fatty acid. Here we can see that. So here what we can say, soaps are salt of sodium or potassium or fatty acid. Soaps are the salt of higher fatty acid of sodium or potassium. Soaps are the salt of higher fatty acid of sodium or potassium and can be represented like this. On dissolving, it dissociates into two parts, HCOO minus plus and minus. It dissociates into two parts. This part is two parts, and this part is consists of two parts. What this part is consists of two parts? R group and COO minus group. And R group is non-polar. What is non-polar? And it is called tail, and it is hydrophobic. Means R group is non-polar. It is represented by R, and it is shown like this. This one represented like this. It is called tail part, and it is hydrophobic. Means water repelling. But this one is polar group, ionic group, RBC, have and hydrophilic in nature. This hydrophilic means water loving. You can say water loving. Water. So you remember it that this non-polar, that is polar. In normal condition, if you see, in normal condition, stereoids ion are settled like this. R part is above the surface, and polar part is in the one. But at CMC, critical missile concentration, the anions are pulled inside the solution. Anions are pulled in the bulk of solution and aggregate. Anions are pulled in the bulk of solution and aggregate to form a spherical shape with their hydrocarbon chain pointed towards the center of the sphere. Means at normal concentration they remain same as. But at CMC, they are pulled. Anions are pulled in the bulk of solution. To form an aggregate in that the hydrophobic part is pointing towards the center of the sphere. And this aggregate is called micelles. Here we can see again the RCO ions are therefore present on the surface with their CO carboxylate, we can say, group in the water. You see, this is carboxylate in the water, and other portion is above the water or away the water, we can say, away the water surface. But at critical micelle concentration, the anions are pulled in the bulk of the solution and aggregate to form a spherical shape with the hydrocarbons chain. Means at critical missile concentration, remember at critical missile concentration this happened. In normal concentration, stereoids ion are arranged like, but at micelle concentration, the anions are pulled. In the bulk of solution and aggregate. Anions are pulled in the bulk of solution and aggregate to form a spherical shape. With their hydrocarbon chain pointing towards the center of the sphere. Means at critical micelle concentration, this happens. Vessels is formed at critical micelle concentration. At normal concentration, they remain same. And if we see here, so this portion means these are the hydrocarbon. These are the carbon. Okay. But at normal concentration, it is just opposite. You may see this are above the surface are away from the water. So at critical micelle concentration, these anions are pulled inside the solution to form aggregate or to form a spherical shape with their hydrocarbon chain pointing towards the center of the sphere, and this aggregate is called micelles, and it may contain as many as 100 ions. So I would like to revise it. Maybe confusion there. Soap is the sodium salt of fatty acid. Sodium or potassium salt of fatty acid or higher fatty acid. These soap are the sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty acid. It is represented like this. On dissolving in water, they dissociate like this. And this part has two parts, R and COO minus. Carboxylate, we can say. This R part is non-polar. It is called cage part and hydrophobic in nature. And that part is polar group and ionic group, and that is called head part. It is hydrophilic and water loving. It is water hating, water eating and water loving. At normal concentration, the carboxylate part is inside the water and the alkyl group or hydrophobic part is away from the surface. But at micelle concentration, the anionic parts but at critical micelle concentration, the anions are pulled. At micelle concentration, anions are pulled in the bulk of solution and aggregate to form a spherical shape with their hydrocarbon chains pointing towards the center of the sphere, and this aggregate is called micelles. And it may contain as many as 100 ions. So here we are going to discuss this. Our next topic is cleansing action of soap. Here it is grease on the floor. Let's keep this droplet on the floor, and there is stellate ions arranging around the grease. Stellate ion arranging around the grease droplet, and finally they form micelles around the grease droplet. So what is happening in that? Here in this window, here negative ions out of the surface, they interact with what? And these are the hydrophobic part. And it has surrounded hydrophobic part has surrounded the droplets. Means these droplets. It is what happening here. Hydrophobic part this one is, and this is also hydrophobic part. So it has surrounded this hydrophobic part has attracted the grease. The grease part is hydrophobic part, that is also there. What is happening here? When these stellates and polar group interact with water and they take away grease with water, and this clean the grease or fat on the floor. Here you may see. Here that is grease droplet and grease ion cloth. It is grease. Here stellate ions are arranging around the grease droplets. Here, and at when they form micelle concentration, so they arrange themselves like this. That stellate parts is away from the grease portion, and hydrophobic part has surrounded the grease portion, is attracted that grease portion. And we can say the hydrophobic part interact with grease portion and they form self bond. So in this what we see, these negative ions interact, we can say negative ions or polar ions interact with water, and due to this interaction they take up grease with that, and cloth is being cleaned. By this process cloth is being cleaned. So it helps to remove grease or fats from the cloth. So this is the process by that the grease or fats are being cleaned by the soap, and this is the cleansing action of soap. With them I would like to revise here, that is grease droplet and stellate ion. At critical micelle concentration they form micelle, and in the micelle they have arranged themselves in such a way that hydrophobic part has bonded to the grease portion, and stellate ion, that we say polar ions are outside the grease. So So these polar ions can react with water, and when they will react with water, due to interaction between this ion and water, they will blow with water with that grease, and cloth will remain same as, and grease or fat will be removed. By this action we can clean the cloth, and this is called the cleansing action of soap. Once or two times you read the cleansing action of soap, so like that is explain that is grease portion, that is grease, and these are steroids, and they are arranging themselves like this at a critical cell concentration. They form micelles. In that they have arranged themselves in such a way that the hydrophobic part has surrounded the grease portion, and the anionic parts is out of the surface or out of the grease. So when we use water for washing it, so this water interact with, so these ions interact with water, and due to interaction, these being ionic parts, so this bond is stronger than that bond, so they are being taken from the cloth, out of the cloth, and by that they clean the cloth. So this is the cleansing action of soap. So twice or thrice when we read that cleansing action of soap, things will be clean.